What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. Look, um, y'all, they done messed around and gave KeKe Wyatt a reality show, and I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest and tell you, I just watched it, and y'all, I don't even know. Woo! I don't even know where to begin. So listen. Okay, this is episode 1 of KeKe Wyatt's reality show. It is on ReallyBTV. So we start off, we have Miss KeKe. Listen, I just got to go through all of the things because it is just a lot, all right? It starts off with KeKe Wyatt and all her 10 kids. 11 kids, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like I'm going to keep these kids together because it's 11 of them, okay? And out of the 11, all of them got crazy names. Like, none of them are named like Paul, Tommy, Tamika. It's like Rajana May, KeKe Moon. I can't keep up. So I can't even spell them. All right. So do not ask me to keep up with these kids' names. Now she done gave them nicknames like Butter, Bean, Poop Butt. I'm not calling them that either. I'm not calling no grown child. The 19-year-old, she calls him like Potty Butt. I'm not calling that boy Potty Butt. The 22-year-old, which is her oldest, I believe that baby nickname is Bean. He has a girlfriend that he's been dating for 4 years. She's 19. So I need y'all to follow me on this. She's 19. He's 22. They've been dating for 4 years. She said, I don't know how I got here. I just came over one day and I never went home. When did you just show up and never go home? And what your mama and daddy have to say about you just leaving? And I mean, did that happen when you turned 18? Like she said, I just showed up one day and I never went home. The 19-year-old is the one that we knew that had cancer. He is definitely the firecracker. Okay, we'll get to him. Then the 10-year-old named Wyatt. Now he had tattoos. I tend to think they weren't real because at first I had to rewind. Like, does that little baby got tattoos all on his neck and his arm? But then when I saw him in another scene and I didn't see the tattoos, so I think they're fake, and that's cool. Okay, fine. But at first I was like, does that baby have tattoos? The rest of the kids are just a blur. The baby, which we know has been sick, or we found out that the baby has a genetic disorder and has been in the hospital more than he's been home. He's 8 months old, and she said that he's been home, the longest he's been home is 2 months. And so that is a lot, right? So we start this show off with KeKe having a family meeting that she calls all her clan together by using basically a microphone in the house, which they are like, listen, like, first of all, the girlfriend that just showed up and never went home was like, can't she just send out a text? Do we have to really have a house meeting? And in my mind, I'm thinking, girl, you don't nobody even really know you here. Because I feel like KeKe don't even know that baby there. She got 11 of her own kids. I think she might have forgot that ain't even her. She probably just looked up one day and just thought, oh, I gave birth to you too. Because hell, I mean, when you get into the double digits, okay? So she makes the announcement to the kids that she has signed with a record label and she is going to be working on an album. And the kids are like, okay. Like, they're unimpressed. And part of the reason why they're unimpressed is because at the end of the day, it really don't mean nothing to them. You know, and so she said, well, what that means is when the baby comes home from the hospital, I'm going to need y'all to help. Nobody was excited with that news. And I can understand why. And her mom did a good job of explaining. One of the little girl, the girlfriend that just moved in, she said, I'm scared to watch the baby. Because the baby is on a breathing tube. The baby is on a feeding tube. The baby has seizures. He has medicine. You know, that is a lot to put on. It's already a lot to put on a child to watch the baby, right? But it's even more so to put on a child to watch a child that has special needs. And Are they gonna do what has to do to get to for the family? I feel like they are. I feel like they're gonna rally up and they're gonna do what needs to be done. But are they excited about it? No. So then she was like, fine. Then I'll just take the baby with me to the studio. I mean, forget about all the things that we need to plug up and plug the breather tube. Baby, that 19-year-old said, they got plenty of plugs. And that was that. How she started crying. She got upset. Then her mama came in. The kids were trying to get her to stop crying. Then her mama came in. And they were like, Mama, y'all, Nana, go talk to Mama. Mama's upset. She's crying. And baby, the 19-year-old was like, she's hormonal. Baby, that 19-year-old is a mess, okay? So the mama was going to tell her, she said, listen, I feel like you are suffering with postpartum depression. And you need to do what you got to do to get out of this. Because I don't like seeing you in this space. Now, I can agree that it's a lot on KeKe. On top of the fact that she's got 10 children, now she has a infant that has special needs that's in and out of the hospital. I cannot imagine. You know what I'm saying? That is probably so much on her. At one point in time, KeKe had a YouTube channel. I don't know if she's kept it up, but like one of the videos, I didn't watch a lot of her videos, but one of the videos I watched was her grocery shopping. Do you understand how much it takes to grocery shop for 10? At the time, it was with her 10 kids. I think this was like during the Panorama that I saw the video. I don't know when she started the channel, and I don't even know if she keeps it up. But I just remember, and she got good views on that, so I don't know if she keeps it up or not. But I just remember watching that video and watching her grocery shop for 10 people. Baby, it is more than a notion. We find out that she beefing with her manager. Okay, Andre is her manager, and she's not even speaking to Andre. She is not even returning this man's phone call. And her mother told her, look, you need to get your relationship with Andre right, and we're going to do what we have to do to support you, but you got to get out of this funk. You got to get out of this space. You've been crying. You're not a crier. You're very emotional. Your emotions are up and down, and we got to do what we have to do. So she did get some good news. The baby is going to come home from the hospital, which I think I told y'all. And then she said that she didn't want to talk to Andre. She said, I don't want to talk to him, and I don't have to talk to him if I don't want to. Yes, you do. He's your manager. If you don't want to work with him anymore, then fire him. But you have to talk to him. You can't not talk to your manager. That's not how this works, KeKe. That is not how any of this works. You got to talk to your damn manager, okay? Now, she done remarried. And I don't know if all of this was filmed in one day. But what I do know is he wore the same thing this whole episode. A black do-rag on his head, a black wife beater tank top, and some sweatpants and some slides. Now, she said that she finally found her a man that's a man. And that, she said her ex-husband, he went 10 years and didn't even have a job. And she was like, ladies, that is not okay. Okay? But my question is, what this man doing that he is walking around in his wife beater for the whole episode? I don't know if that's what he wears the whole season. But I know for this episode, every time we saw him, he had that same uniform on. Now, I don't know if he work at Gold's Gym. Because he got some guns. Okay? But that is what he had on the whole episode. Now, she said they've known each other since they were kids. They were like boyfriend and girlfriend in 7th and 8th grade. But the family told them that, because of the age difference, they couldn't do it. So I guess he's older than her. And they reconnected and got married. And she said that, that gives her a sense of security. And I can respect that. So we see her working with her writing partner, Kissy. She's a songwriter. And they're working on the album together. So we see her, getting back into the swing of things with that. We see her pick the baby up from the hospital. And as soon as she gets home, she's just overwhelmed. Because it's so much with the breathing tube and the feeding tube. And it's a lot. So we see her sort of get overwhelmed. And her mom is like, God, give her some space. Just give her some space. Now, towards the end of the episode, Andre pulls up. Andre is like, listen, me and KeKe have been working together for 20 years. And yes, it has been ups and downs, and we have fought before, but we have always said that we would not go to sleep mad. And now we are working on a month that I have not heard from her. She doesn't return my phone calls, and we got work to do. We got work to do. So the episode ends with the two of them talking, and the husband like basically intervening. Now the husband like Andre and wants them to work this whole thing out. They're calling each other brother and everything. Now KeKe tried to explain 2 or 3 times why she mad at Andre, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't really follow it. I don't know if I blanked out or it just didn't make no sense to me. But towards the end, when she was talking, because she explained it when she was talking to her mother. She explained it when she was talking to her confessional. But then when she was talking to Andre, she said, listen, I just need to feel like I'm being supported. I need you to support me. And she said, I feel like we're in this same cycle. So if it's the same cycle over and over again, then it must be me. And Andre was like, it is. The call is coming from inside the house. So then she says, I just need to feel supported. Even when I'm wrong, I need you to just tell me I'm right. He was like, I can't do that. Now, I feel like I understand somewhat where she's coming from. But ultimately, you shouldn't want people around you that just tell you you're right when you're wrong, boo. If you going left and you supposed to be going right, and that if you go left, you're going to fall off of a cliff, you want somebody to tell you, you know? But baby, that was the first episode. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang in here for the whole thing, but I was amused. Now, I want y'all to watch that accent, though, because KeKe, 1 minute KeKe accent sound like she been living in, you know, the country her whole life, and then the next minute her accent sound it's y'all watch that accent, y'all let me know what if you watch this episode, does it go like this, deep and then not so deep? I don't know, y'all let me know. But it's on ReallyBTV, so y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.